What is going on, guys? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. In today's video, we're continuing Vlogmas. We're doing it. Constantine keeps moving around and I keep thinking somebody's walking around my house, which actually ties into this story. As quick of a story time as entertainment allows. So hopefully I don't ramble on about nonsense, and hopefully I just tell you the fucking story time so that maybe I can get some input back. Like, I've come to some conclusions about what happened, and I've talked to people about it, and I think we've all come to pretty much the same conclusion. I don't know, so maybe I can get some input. So feel free to comment your thoughts down below. But yeah, subscribe if you like, subscribe if you want to keep following me on this Vlogmas journey of this video every day for 31 days. No, I'm kidding. Follow the social medias down below, feel free. I was, I believe, 17 at the time. I think I was 17. Maybe 18, 17, still in high school. My parents were out of town. They went on vacation somewhere, so I had the whole house to myself. I was excited because me and my girlfriend at the time wanted the house to ourselves, obviously. Like, that was a huge fucking deal for us, with nobody coming home overnight, like nothing. Like, it was just gonna be us the entire time. And at this point in time, she wasn't allowed to stay over in my house yet. Like, my parents were not cool with that. Like, they were cool with her staying during the day, but they weren't really cool with her like staying overnight and stuff. And they definitely knew we were doing it and stuff, but they just like didn't say anything about it. So they were really cool parents. Her parents were really cool about it too. So that's like, we never had issues with that. But that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is that I lied to my grandparents, who were like supposed to keep watch on me, and told them that I was just by myself, and they believed me because they think I am a goody two shoes. I don't do anything bad, but that for me was considered bad. So she comes over, like, and we spend the day together. Like, we do all kinds of like couple stuff. Like, we make food together. Like, I think we baked cookies that day. Like, we did all kinds of romantic shit. Like, we watched 90s sitcoms, Friends to be specific. We just cuddled, like, made each other laugh, like, just did all that stuff you want to do with your girlfriend at 17 when you have the whole house to yourself for the whole weekend, right? And it was getting late, and we stayed up talking that night. We stayed up till, like, at the time it was considered late for us, I guess. We stayed up till like 1 or 2, like, talking, like, just jibber jabbering. We finished watching Friends at like Nick at Night. Like, that ended. Like, all right, let's go to bed. We did end up doing it, I think. I don't know. I think we did do it. I think we did do it that night. I don't remember. Let's just say that we did, because I'm a boy, so my ego needs some stroking, if you know what I mean. We go to bed, and the night's going on, like, we're sleeping, whatever, and I'm sleeping. And that night, I decided to fall asleep on my back, like fucking coffin style, because she was cuddling me, her arm was around me, like, you know how girls do. And like halfway through the night, closer to morning, I think it was closer to 4 a.m. This still gives me the fucking shivers. I wake up, I open my eyes, and I feel like something's wrong. I'm like I don't feel good. Like, I feel like this tinge of like fear, this like spine, like goosebumps type feeling, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable. I wonder if she feels the same thing. This like terrified, this gave me this phobia'd me for the rest of my life. I turn to look at my girlfriend at the time, and she's not there. She's missing. Instead, there's this female. I got tinnitus in my ear. Oh my god, that's so weird. Did you ever just get random tinnitus in your ear? There's this female with black hair, and like the Ring Girl, man, is laying in my fucking bed. I don't even want to go into the description of how the fucking Ring Girl is laying in my fucking bed. The Grudge Girl is laying in my fucking bed. And her eyes are fucking open, man. And they're oh my god. That was like a car horn from like the highway a mile away. That scared the fuck out of me. I gotta go soon too. She's staring at me. She's looking right at me. And I get scared, I get petrified. I actually freak the fuck out. I start screaming. Screaming like a little bitch, like, ah! Like just screaming, right? And then she like sits up. Like if she's laying like this, she was just like, vroom, real fucking fast. And I'm fucking screaming, I'm freaking out. And I jump off the bed because I'm trying to get away from her. And I run towards the door. This is all happening in this room. I run towards the door, right? And I'm trying to open it. And the fucking handle, it's not there. I can't get the door. I'm locked in. We locked the door that night too. I remember we locked the door for whatever the fuck reason. And then I turn around. From there, I'm like here, right? And then I turn around, face that way, because that's where my bed is, and where she would be laying, facing this way. And she's still like upright, like this. And she fucking looks at me, and then like fucking does that fucking no fucking joints thing, and just boom, right up to my fucking face. Like, right up to my face. Right up in there. And I'm like freaking out. I'm screaming. I gotta understand. I'm screaming. I jump back and I hit myself, my back against the door. And then she unhinges her fucking jaw. Like, I'm not making this up. She unhinges the jaw. And there's these fucking razor sharp, like, fucking spear-like teeth, so many of them. And she just screams, fucking shrieks in my face. And I fucking flip, I lose my shit. I start smacking myself against the wall, trying to break the damn door down. Finally opening it, and like stumbling into the hallway, right? And then poof, gone. All of a sudden it's my girlfriend right next to me, freaking the fuck out. Like, are you alright? Like, what's going on? Like, are you alright? Like, you're just freaking out. And I'm like, and I'm still freaking, I'm scared out of my fucking mind. I just went through a horror film. So we go into my bathroom, and we turn the light on. We're just sitting there. Like, what the, did you not see her? Like, what the fuck happened? We're like talking. This is what she saw happen. She wakes up at the same time that I do, apparently. Or around the same time. And she feels an intense glare from me in her direction. And she turns to look at me and notices that I'm facing her and just like death staring her, right? Just like staring at her. She then proceeds to ask me if everything's all right. She's like, oh, are you okay? Like, what's up? Like, and that's when, from her point of view, I start screaming and flailing, and I fall off the bed, and she sits up, and she's like, are you all right? Like, what's going on? Like, she's being calm and stuff, and I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs. And then I run into the fucking door. I start smashing the fucking door, trying to open the door, freaking the fuck out. And she's scared too. She's panicking, freaking out too, because like, what the fuck is going on, right? So she sees me trying to open the door, so she gets off the bed and walks towards me and tries to open the door for me, but I'm like being very aggressive and like being all over the place. So I'm making it hard for her to open the door. So she opens the door and I come flying out. And that's what she witnessed. Like, me just having a fucking mental breakdown. For no reason. From my point of view, it was real, man. It was so real. I literally thought that like a demon had me. Like, we've narrowed it down to like sleep paralysis, like things like that, like a night terror. But it was just so weird. That has never happened again. It was the only time that has ever happened. And that night we ended up going down to my guest bedroom and sleeping down there because I was so terrified and petrified of sleeping in my bed. And then that morning we had like a really cute breakfast and I was like all fine. But that like traumatized me. So like if I see the Ring Girl or like anything like that on TV or on like a film or whatever, that literally freaks me out. It scares the shit out of me. But yeah guys, that's the time how, that's the story of how I freaked out for no reason and went through a fucking horror film and petrified my girlfriend at the time. So let me know if you've ever experienced anything like that. You have any idea what that is? Please feel free to share down below, let me know. And that's the end of today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Have a great day. Morning or evening or night, whatever. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Peace.